Morning, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. We're here with our weekly market update. Today I've got Kylie and Jordan with me. How are we, guys?
Good, thank you.
Thank you.
What's been happening in property management this week, Kylie?
We're busy.
Yes.
We've got 14 properties on the board.
That's the most in
Yes.
probably a couple of years, I would imagine.
We've run out of space, so
Yes.
it's keeping us very busy with open homes. So keep your eye out for the weekend because it's probably going to be a busy one, I reckon.
Okay. And how many applications are we getting? Many on them, or now there's a lot of properties available? They're starting to thin out a little bit.
They are starting to thin out a little bit, so it's probably about 4 or 5 per property.
Yeah.
But it's still the high price property, so 500 plus or 470, 490. It has slowed down just a little bit. The interest is still there, but it just doesn't have that large competition that we had before.
And further out properties, are they getting a little bit less interest now? Things are sort of starting to level off a bit in the market.
Yeah, especially because most of the properties that we've just advertised last week, they are local properties. So, Main Street, Hillville, things like that. So those ones have got the interest, whereas the further out ones are just, a little bit slower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. And another very, very big record quarter for our property managers.
Yes.
So they've had a very good run leading into the end of our Harcourt's financial year. Our Harcourt's financial year is the New Zealand financial year because that's where Harcourt's are from originally, and all of our national and state awards and things are based on that. So we've had a very good year for our property management team. So we've got our fingers and toes crossed for them in a few weeks' time at our state awards. So we'll see how that goes. Sales, what's been happening this week in sales, Jordan?
Yeah, absolutely. We've had a couple of really attractive properties come up over the course of the last week or two. We're sort of finding that, I think in particular, there's been a couple of really attractive properties down south that are getting some really good attention, some really good numbers. I think over the course of the board, we had 4 or 5 open homes this weekend and had numbers to each, which is looking like numbers are sort of stacking up anywhere between sort of 2 to 6 couples coming through. So I think if we're getting anywhere from those numbers this time of the year, that's pretty positive.
Yeah. Seems to be a little bit better over the last month than what it was.
Yes.
2 or 3 months prior, where the 10 days with a lot of zeros and a few 1s and 2s, where it seems to be a lot more 2s and 3s and groups like that through a lot of the open homes again.
Everyone just seems to be a little bit more positive about the market now, considering what they were like 2 or 3 months ago.
Yes.
There's just a lot more less negativity really going out there as well. So
And we've got some good weather ahead of us this week, everybody. So enjoying it as the daylight savings has changed, I'm sure, and we've had a couple of nights we've got nearly to a frost not quite over the last couple of weeks. I'm sure we might be one of the last weeks where we see multiple days in the 20s for a few months. So we'll make the most of that and enjoy all the things the Valley has to offer in autumn, which it's a really nice time of year to be in. And as the colours start to change and we get that still weather over the next few weeks, it's usually a lovely time in the Huon Valley. And we'll end this video now, I think. And before Jordan starts talking about St Kilda and the 3 wins in a row.
It was
about 4 hours.
I'm not going to lie, it was great waking up this morning and seeing top of the ladder. So,
How many years has it been?
It's been a while, but
we won't talk about that part.
It's joyful at the moment. So I'm being humble now. I'm not giving it too much to people. But
Not yet. Give it another couple of weeks.
We'll go round 7 and see how it goes.
Cool. All right. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next week on the update.